Good morning, young entrepreneurs. I'm Josh Burns, AKA The White Rabbit, and welcome to the lifestyle of an entrepreneur. Today, our first episode, we're gonna find out if you guys got what it really takes to be an entrepreneur. Regardless of your background, whether you come from jail or Yale, whether you're poor and starting out a business from the ground level, or you're passing down a family business and you're the one running it now. Entrepreneurs are successful for many different reasons, but we all share certain qualities, certain traits, and certain characteristics that help us to be successful. Now, some of these can be improved on, taught, and even learned, but most of these characteristics, they come from within. Number one, do you have a burning desire to succeed? Most entrepreneurs, the one thing we have in common is no matter what happens, we have a burning desire to reach our goals and to be successful. They often become obsessed. They become so passionate about their goals that they think about it day in and day out. It becomes like a love. It becomes a second nature, a habit of just progressing and doing better. Often, it's not even just about the money. It's about the passion they have within. Harvey Mackey once said, "Do what you love and you will never have to work another day as long as you live." Do you seem to always have a great idea? Well, that might be the key to your entrepreneurship. Some of this day and age's best entrepreneurs are at the top of the charts for one reason and one reason only, because they're always coming up with great ideas, always finding the next big thing. The best way to have a great idea is to not think of one, but to have many. The more ideas you have, the better chance you have of being a successful entrepreneur. Most entrepreneurs understand that just having a great idea is not enough to be successful. If you want to have a great idea and make it into a profitable business, you're going to have to work hard, really, really hard. And being the entrepreneur, you're going to have to be the one that sets the trend of the hard work ethic that's going to determine to take your business to the next level. Be the hardest working person that you know. Look yourself in the mirror and be confident to tell yourself you're the hardest working person. Having talent isn't enough. Hard work beats talent every single time when talent doesn't work hard. Do you hate, absolutely hate, to give up? Hate is a strong word, and I would never normally use it. But in these circumstances, one thing I hate to do is give up. Most entrepreneurs fail, as we all do from time to time. But we will be so persistent in our relentless pursuit for success that we will fall down and get up so quickly that nobody can even tell. Most successful entrepreneurs are never satisfied until the task is completed and the goal is reached. Now, you might hear a lot of things about my story, but one thing you'll never, ever hear is I gave up. Do you have a willingness to learn from anybody? Most successful entrepreneurs, we follow a motto. The best student will eventually become the best teacher. Therefore, we understand how important it is at all times to learn and absorb information, knowledge, and behavioral traits from all different angles of different people. We also understand that it's not necessarily the college degree or courses that you take that make you a great entrepreneur, but our experiences, our life lessons, and things that we learn from other people that will help us to become a successful entrepreneur. We understand that we can learn a lot from all the people around us. We can learn the things not to do from the people that are messing up and their business's grand opening, grand closing. And we can learn what to do from the people that are prospering and becoming very, very successful. You want to mentor these individuals and make sure you copy them, because if they can do it, so can you. Sarah Caldwell said, learn anything you can, anytime you can, from anyone you can, because there will always be a time that you'll be very thankful that you did. Are you willing to take a calculated risk? Entrepreneurs understand that there's certain risks that are gonna have to be taken if you wanna be big. If you wanna be better than anybody else, you're gonna have to take certain risks. But if you calculate it just right, and you put the work in, most of these endeavors will be profitable. The great legend, Michael Jordan, once said, "I can accept failure, but I can't accept not trying." Do you understand the big picture? Successful entrepreneurs understand the risk, the sacrifice at stake, but they know that all this is going to be for one thing: success. Entrepreneurs must understand the sacrifice to endure their current circumstances. Understanding that sacrifice and risk is part of reaching the big picture and reaching their ultimate goal. Entrepreneurs serve as something bigger, something great, a visionary for their goals. They set the big picture for everybody, plugging in each individual within their organization and giving them a purpose to all help reach the common goal. Entrepreneurship is about sacrificing right now and doing the things that most people would never ever dream of doing. So later on, you can do those things that everybody only dreams of doing. Entrepreneurs are always looking for the next big thing, the next upcoming trend to keep their business hot on the market. Now, you don't have to be the first one to do something, but you do got to keep up with the times and make sure you're innovative with your business if you want to be a successful entrepreneur. Do you consider yourself to be intelligent? Although many of my mentors that I've been studying closely over the years happen to be dropouts, to name a few: Steve Jobs, Mark Zuckerberg, Sunil Grattua, these guys have still able to reach the highest levels of their individual trades as entrepreneurs without a college degree. How, you might ask yourself? The one thing all these guys have is they're intelligent. Albert Einstein once said, the measure of one's intelligence is their ability to change. And being an entrepreneur, you have to be a chameleon with the times, being able to adapt to all different types of circumstances and situations. And that'll be your real determination on how intelligent you are. Are you willing to ask for help when you really need it? Most successful entrepreneurs are not too stubborn to ask for help at a time of need. We understand that to reach certain goals, we want to outsource to other individuals that have already completed the task that we might have at hand. Or delegating chores and responsibilities to people on your staff and your team will help you to become a more successful entrepreneur. We all understand there's no I in team, and no one man can do it all. Teamwork makes the dream work. Les Brown said ask for help, not because we're weak, but because we want to maintain strong. Do you make it a habit to finish what you start? I can think of thousands of individuals that come up with great ideas, and they start off, but they go through a couple bumps in the road and they never end up finishing. Simple desire is not enough. You have to push hard. You have to be determined. You have to sacrifice to finish all projects. Entrepreneurs have that very stamina to keep going, pounding until they reach their goals. Never settling for less. Normal people do things when they feel like doing it. But great entrepreneurs do things even when they don't feel like doing it. They still get the job done. And last but not least, do you serve as a catalyst? I mean, is your excitement level so infectious that when you just step in the room, everyone gets motivated, everybody gets excited? Do you bring the life of the party? Well, part of being a successful entrepreneur is you gotta be the catalyst. Part of being a successful entrepreneur is you gotta be the rabbit. You gotta be the one to lead the race. The late, great Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. once said, don't be the thermometer, be the thermostat. And what he meant by that is, don't just be the one who can just see how everything's going. Don't just be the one who can tell what's going on. Be the one to change the environment. Turn it up a notch. It's like my boy Drake said, man, I go 0 to 100 real quick. Well, there you have it. Your 12 steps to know if you have what it takes to be a real entrepreneur. And if you have what it takes, then I'm gonna see you at my next episode as we go in deeper into depth into your level of entrepreneurship. And this is The Lifestyle with Josh Burns, AKA The White Rabbit. Until next time. If you like what you see, then subscribe to my page. Like, comment, and share. Subscribe, like, comment, and share.